Okay, hi again. This is take two of this, so my review right now my Syma S102g Black Hawk helicopter. Now you haven't seen this one fly, and I don't know if I'll get a video of that later. I just got done doing a nice little flight with it. This is a about, like, I think right now on Amazon they're 25 bucks, but whenever I bought it, it was 18 something. They raised the price up on all of the cinemas for Christmas. Gee, I wouldn't know why. But anyway, it is an excellent little bird. I would highly recommend it. Let's see what else. Okay, as far as the basics of it, it is a UH-60 Blackhawk. It's about, I want to say they said it's like 7 inches long, something like that. Plastic construction, although it's, I don't know what plastic it is, but it's very strong. The way that the landing gear are designed, whenever you crash it, it'll bounce. You can probably see that. Let me bring that down here. That's from only a little wee bit up. It is very much designed to crash. It handles crashes very well. The blades on it are a little bit shorter. If I can find my, they're a little bit shorter than the 107 blades by about half an inch or a quarter inch, something like that. And they're a little bit not as long here, although they do start a slight bit before these ones do, but that doesn't make up nearly at all for that. The rotors, if you want to buy replacement rotors, I've only ever seen them on eBay, and I might think that's it. And one set will run you $5 because you can't just up and buy them. Somebody has to take one of these, and then they disassemble it and completely sell it out for parts, like those aids do with Corvettes. His phone's ringing. Is a nice little bird, though. It flies very, very well. It flies almost too well. Where you tell it to go, it goes. The one thing is, like, it's very hard to find exactly the right spot on the throttle. It's a lot better that I've removed the spring. Unfortunately, you can't do the traditional go in, unhook the spring, loop up. You have to go in with a paramount tool or pliers or something, just rip it out, throw it away. I'll never go back to it though, so I don't care. It's a two-channel or two-frequency channels, A and B. Instead of three. When they say 3-channel, they aren't talking about that. They mean up, down, turn left, turn right, turn left, forward, backward. They don't mean channels on a remote. The propellers, or the rear rotor here, has the same pitch as the fake 107s, and also the Piku's rotors. So got some cobwebs in here. So you can actually do the tail rotor mod without actually really modding it. You just slap it on and you go. However, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm guessing that you'd probably get a lot of turbulence, and this thing, it already drops a good bit when it's flying forward, because it has such little lift relative to the 107s, and it's a very slow bird. The tail of it is also a lot lighter. This thing probably weighs half as much as the 107. I wouldn't doubt that at all, which would be why they put the smaller rotors on it, so they won't go out of control. So if anything, I would put the fake 107 tail rotor on it if you wanted to increase the speed, but that was it. Since they have so much better tail rotors than the real ones do, that's the one thing that you have to give them. But better tail rotor. Like I said, the blades on these, they're $5 a pair, which is a lot considering it's only a $18 helicopter. So you kind of have to try to protect your blades. It has one of the off of the bigger ones, it has the blade saving mode thing, motor saver, or whatever it is, where if it gets caught on something where both rotors hit something, like if I stick my finger into them, both of these hit, and they can't really go through it, then what it does is it shuts it all the way down. You have to go over, pick it up, turn it off, turn it back on, set it down, wait for it to reset the gyro and everything, then you can pick it up and fly it. So yeah, I would not recommend disassembling it. I tried, I lost a screw, and that's all I got of trying to disassemble it. I think actually I lost a couple of screws, but I don't know. But the thing with the blades also, when you try to protect them, you will not crash it after the first 2 minutes of your flight. The first minute and a half of flight, though, is very hard to control. It is so light and so sensitive that it will just zoom right up, hit the ceiling, crash, or it will just zoom all over the place and crash. At least where I'm at, with hours of camping gear with me. But then after that, though, you can really steer it clear of everything. The only trouble will be trying to keep it so it's not going up and hitting that ceiling. So yeah, it has also a different balance bar than the 107. I saw on Amazon somebody trying to sell a balance bar to the 107, labeling it as a 102 balance bar, but that is incorrect. The balance bar is only on this, and I'm not sure about the other micro helis they have. But it is a much smaller balance bar weight-wise, but it is much longer. Personally, I think that's better, to have less weight but farther out. because that gives you, like, the farther out it is, it gives you so much more leverage on it, and it makes it much more effective at leveling. But the lighter weight gives you much better response times. So I would recommend, if you can afford the like probably another $5 or something, not like that's much money, to buy a balance bar off of one of these to put on a 107. I would very much do it. It's a much better designed balance bar. It has 2 LEDs on the front. You rotate it for the camera. Not saying perfectly in front of it. Like right now, it's facing directly at you. I have it angled. But anyway, the 2 LEDs on there, in a lot of other videos and stuff, they show them as being the same as the one on the nose of the 107. They are not. They are 2 white LEDs. They are very nice, but they are just barely not bright enough to fly in dark rooms. I would have liked them to have been brighter ones for that, but I guess if you're supposed to fly at day and not in a dark laundry room or something where you have no light, then I can see it. Yeah, they would be too blinding and eat up battery life. Which, speaking of battery life, it gets much better battery life, I think, than my 107. At least right now, my 107 there, I'm starting to run into the point on the battery where it's starting to go downhill. I think I had a flight that was probably like a 12-minute flight right there earlier. So yeah, as far as trying to protect the blades, I also found that if you take regular old Scotch tape, or in this case post office gift wrap tape, and you go from the tip to a uniform spot with a uniform, or close enough to uniform amount of tape, you make very nice blade protectors, and a lot of things that would normally tear big chunks into your blades end up not doing any damage, and what damage they do is usually to the tape. This has a couple of spots where the blades have taken damage, and you can fly them with a good bit of nicks and stuff. Also, if you do it after the nicks are there, not only do you create a cushion between your neck and the tape, you also smooth out that surface, and it makes it handle better because it's like you have new blades but you don't. Although I would not recommend it if your blades look like that. Yeah, but that was from having no replacement blades for a while whenever I first ordered it. First started crashing it and everything. These things, they look really good. When they're flying, they look very good. I'm almost at my time limit here though. So I would say definitely you must buy. I would not buy it over a 107 though, just because it flies too nice, I think. But it's a very great addition to your fleet. So like, subscribe, unsubscribe, dislike, whatever. I don't. I'll see you in a few seconds. Bye.